Okay, guys, my name is Mr. Tuesday, and today I'm going to be solving the Sunday crossword. So right now we have Rainbow Connection by Adam Wagner. So what it's going to be about? Probably about pride. Something about the rainbow connections here. We got, I'd rather say red, indigo, yellow, green, blue, orange, purple. Roy G. Biv. So HX exams taken for college credit, APs. A hard court tournament. What would that be exactly? Like an open. US Open. Mid-voyage. Okay. I know this ain't three letters, so there has to be like a clue within this piece of red here. And the word after second or before split. So when I think of split, I think of banana splits. So would that fit? You know? So a town, what do you think of a town? Like a cul-de-sac? Like a village? What about mid-voyage? And go ahead responses. Okay, this would have to be nods. So I put an S here, ink in the N. Realize that the D's between the O and the S. The line here spells red. So we got B-U-R, what? B-U-R, what? And A-S-E-A. Okay, I understand it now. What might fill you up after you fill up? Put G here. So let's this be a gas station food. Because you pump it up gas and you pump it up yourself. A smidgen, I'll try tad. Came clean. Let it end with an ED. So one of two in this clue. Ooh. Well, definitely not answers. So parliamentary conservatives. Put an S there. Oscar winning Michelle Yeoh. For everything, everywhere, all at once. Warning letters before link. NSFW. And line of questioning. What if I put an O here? What happens? Sloth, for example, would have to be sin. Okay. A blank hook, device attached to a rope or a cable. Well, I think it would end with an ing, so I'll put that there. And for the yellow line, maritime hazards. Let this be an E here. Okay, yellow. L here. Negative arc. I'll try with hot. Yeah. 2-point play in American football, 40-4 down. That's a safety. The W here. A pompous I. The W's there. So let it be like WE? We? Maybe for 49 down, it could be like grappling. That could be something. 3 down is definitely gas station food. Okay. What about personnel? Personal. Okay, personal, not personnel. Let's say own. At a time like this, scorching blank, not convincing argument is needed. I would say Arnie, Frederick Douglass, part of an underground network. A root. Super Mario character, also known as King Koopa. That's Bowser. Spanish when. 97 down. That's going to be Quando. Good grief. It's not Oy vey. Because you got the O in there. 107 down. I see something. App letters missing from technology review sites. That's CNET. Beers advertised with the slogan La Vida Más Fina. The Coronas. Memo header. ATTN. An emperor with a statue outside the Colosseum. I say Nero. Course with the name derived from the French word for clear the table. It's not buffet, sadly. Points the finger at. Put an S there, and a big name in Western wear. Nike swoosh or McDonald's Golden Arches, that's a logo. But 116 across spells Lou. And comes to would have to end with an S. 92 down. Not quite yet. There's an O here. So S blank O blank. Something. Alright, retort that sounds like a Star Wars character. That's R2. That came to me. The spin-off of a popular lecture series. There's an ED in the middle, so it has to be something else. Will be a spin-off for a lecture series. TEDx. Some text. Showy. Put an N next to that R. So what does it spell? I'm thinking ornate somehow. But Twister Star Bill. Maybe it's Bill Paxton. Let's just be ornate, right? And what about this? This is gonna be an I here. And when I put it like in like ing here, I think 67 down becomes who is it, right? Oh, I meant to fix that bit. Who is it? What about capital of East Timor? But a letter-shaped dress style would have to be something. Okay. Okay, so this definitely not is who is it. I realize that 77 across can be royal we royale. So why is it that way? For 112 across, fighting at it or ATT. Yeah. 92 downs totals. So the rebellion is the Taiping rebellion. Is that what it is? The letter shaped dress style. Not really into fashion, so it's gonna be confusing for me. And the multi blank AL blank E on blanc. Maritime hazard to be a reef or ref. Stillness and going in circles. GY. Go in circles. Gyrate. Yes, gyrate. Stillness would be remotes. Could I get ALME or AIM? Also, a bonus bouquet, POTY. That doesn't really make any sense. All right, 16 years for Little League Baseball. That's the age limit. I can tell. Athletic competitions, put an S at the end. And would it be like blank EE blank S? Let's say meets. Or the Mets. Saltwater. So is it like marine? What about on the safe side? ALE what? It makes mincemeat of, put an S there. This is going to have to be grinds or grids. Single player, multiplayer, I try to say game modes. I'm going to try for 121 across, Stenson, and driver. Like a golf club, perhaps? No. Hurt badly, maim. Saltwater, I'll try marine. An all-encompassing prefix, that's the Omni. A knight's need. Steed. And packaging cores, put an S at the end. It's blue. T blank blank ES. T and at the front and the ES at the back. It could be packaging cords. Lines? Also verifiable. I'll try tray, making it true. Derby entry. There's an L in the middle. For derby entry, you have your horse. So what could it be? Okay, Sydney Cider Salutation. When we're talking about Sydney, we're talking about Australia. So I'll go with it, Good Day Mates. Band whose name is a rhyme scheme. ABBA, ABBA. Gender abbreviation, go fem. And a lead into a stark reality. Rather, risen from the ashes, as reborn. A multi-craft beer, put a rye front. Going back here, Derby entry, OLT, that's going to be a coast, so hot. And what about the lead into historic reality? Fact is, yes, fact is, the goddess of the dawn, I'll try Eos. Puns and anagrams, that can be wordplay. Filmmaker John, who directed the thriller music video, John Landis. Yeah. Popular word of American whiskey barrels until a 20th century blight, elm. My God, good grief. A fun romance is going to be a fling. Prop blank. The Virgil epic. Hmm. A tidy way to color, where 7 words are hiding in this puzzle. Okay, so this is going to be a theme clue for the puzzle. 113 across. It's going to have to be relative to rainbows here. Because I got these words in the middle. I had to figure out what it's trying to say. Okay, what about a course with a name derived from the French word for clear the table? Would it be dessert? Which I realized that. Points to finger IDs, perhaps. Tidy way to color. Maybe it ends with lines. Rather make it the lines. And then it becomes inside the lines. What about following? Is there posse? And now I realize it could be posse because the big name fruit juice is palm because it has a lot of pomegranates. A driver is a motorist, like something to chew on, a teether. The encryption code is a hash. And what E on a gauge means? It means add fuel. Virtual epic, I really don't know. Except if, for 91 down, that's going to be unless. Sight, seeing, need. Okay. I think we're talking about the internet here, so I'm going to go with URL. And what about a Rockefeller Plaza muralist? Don't really know. Now we got a 6 letter term for sloth, for example. Same was in the other one, but here we have sloth. It could be an animal or mammal. So what if I put the L at the end? It gets slippery. I'm gonna try Ely with that one. Okay, a vaping implement, I'll go with e-cig. Sloth definitely becomes animal now. Extreme pain, that's agony. Mama's mama, that's nana. And so, former Cary residence, Pruness. Star witness. Star witness. So I would say space telescope. How about that? Violet. Okay, so equal is going to be PE there. What would mean for equal? Don't know. Okay. Some flight tracker data for short. So EAS, ETS. So right now we have like the emergency broadcast system, perhaps. I think this is what it means. Maybe. An iPhone speaker, SIRI, Siri, or Siri. Okay, so it fits. Okay, so is too overwhelmed with emotion to speak. This is a meme right here. It's can't even, or in this case, canteen. And also for 110 across, prop blank. And the virtual epic, it's going to be plain in a night, perhaps worn down. So basically, it's not like ETAs, but rather ETDs, because 99 down will be eroded. Actress Carrie COO. The word on a shop sign that's old, OLDE, or in this case, old. Okay, the Bay Area athletes are the Niners. All right. Here we have like actor Sebastian. I'll go with Stan. I'll just pencil it in just in case. For the multi-craft beer, I'll do with Rye IPA. So the author of the Goosebumps series, R.L. Stein. A bit of smack talk, dis. American patriot Thomas Paine. The Armada vessel. So we got an E there. Gal blank E. What could it be exactly? Expecting. Yeah. She is prego. Tries, put an S at the end. And also, going back to 42 across, Gala. What? Armana vessel. Jeez. Longtime host Robert of All Things Considered. Robert Cronkite. He doesn't exist. NYC neighborhood where the cronut was invented. There was Soho, or show, tries. An approximate weight of a subcompact car or a medium-sized giraffe. 1 ton. Okay. A winged pass. Gnats. Right. Gat. Gnat. We got gat. The neighbor of Pakistan. So it's gonna be Iran. Or Ian. I'm gonna take the S out. So it's not really has. Rather, it's gonna be has go. Okay. What could this be? Move gingerly. ASE. Because right now I'm thinking 1610 would be singer, but I don't think it really fits. Because it would make sense for 42 across to be like gallon, like this, gallon, and for the NSE, north southeast perhaps, or it could be like SASE, SSE, and gal doesn't really make any sense, right? So it's kind of confusing in that sense. Um, like much limestone, gray, yeah, gay, came from the ED. You get ale here. This means Ali, apparently. Came from Taiwanese-based tech giant TSMC. Okay. I'm starting to think that 37 cross could be like at a past. 38 down is past. And cuisine style that's kept simmering at the table. So it's not really skillet. Yeah. Blank funny. The most exciting phrase to hear in science per Isaac Asimov. Perhaps is that's funny. The W99. That's the SSN. I'm gonna ink that in there. And then going back to cuisine style, I'll try to say hot pot with that. Okay. Parliamentary conservatives, that would be the Tories. It's coming back to me. The members of a tough crowd. Perhaps they are booers. And what about for six down to be ICER? The humanities traditionally, arts and science. I don't think so. Okay. Okay, for a hockey goal, let me try saying tippin. Try that. Came clean, bathed. The binary pronoun options are he and she. Right, so definitely sans got being cross here because that's trans. It's simultaneously attractive and repulsive. Okay, I'm thinking of magnets here. Could be magnets here. Yeah, magnets. So walks leisurely. Does it end with an SEE? And does this become posies? Yeah. Temper and bullet came from would be something like originated, but that doesn't really fit. Maybe this is not TSME, TSMC. Take a breather. Could this end with rest? Because now the Taiwanese tech giants is not TSMC because those guys are semiconductors. So with this case, what could it be? Oh wait, for a mafiosi, that's plural, so I'm trying to put an S there. Short name on a Pelicans jersey, Bill tells. Don't take offense, nowadays. Some painkillers, an S at the end. Shape of a border between yin and yang. That's an S. Okay, so Going back to 24A, the humanities had to be arts and something else. So when I think of the humanities, you think of the arts, think of the sciences, but that doesn't really fit. So what could this be exactly? Is this really panels and arts and what? Maybe it's not really Pell, but rather it's going to be NOLA. Pels is too obvious. And NOLA is short for no New Orleans. But the L is still there. 13 down, staying home for dinner. I'll try 8 in. Don't take offense. What if I put no at the start? What does that mean? What about no shame, yeah? What do I get here? A well-connected GRP. Well-connected GRP. Now, sorry, I will say OPEC here because they're connected to oil, and oil comes from wells. Okay, 21 across is not opioids. Right. There has to be something different. Maybe opiates? I would say 34 across, that's Ann Golden. Milliner's decorations. Put an S there, perhaps. Okay, maybe well, you're not like setting new records, you're not putting yourself in the history books, but instead feel like you're doing DMs. So this would have to be DM because 29 across would have to start with Mac, right?
No.
Going back to 24A, arts and blank. You're gonna be ER at the near end. So it's gonna be like arts and what exactly? If you realize something for 7 down, this could be transmits. Yes. And what about the mafiosi? You got monsters here, and that doesn't really fit. Maybe for 33 down, this could be harem. So what do I get for 39 across? Matters what? I'm gonna try for 29 across to be McLean. What about for Bruce? Bruce what? I think Mont Blanc has to be a wine. So it's not Vin. Stillness, that's remote. Remote would have to be an adjective. Otherwise, it would be remoteness. So what can it be exactly? A Taiwan-based tech giant. Got Alibaba. I'm thinking Acer, perhaps, or maybe it's Asus. So I'll take the rest out. You put an Asus. So what about this? Temper, keep you cool. Or your ire. When I think of temper, I think of coolness. I could put Posey's back here. And I probably put cool here. And it doesn't really fit. What if I put mood? 40 down becomes emanated. Arts and thinking letters. For some reason. I'm thinking letters. Maybe for this one, 11 down is sit one out. This is men at the end of 39 across. So right now I have to fix a lot of these things. We got triple N for 34. 8 in. Put an E at the end for 12 down. Going back to opiates. Otherwise, I just started looking up things again. A Mont Blanc and a Modest Bouquet. Because I'm telling myself this has to be grappling. Or rather, it's something entirely different like P-O blank Y. So right now I'm thinking of Polly or Pony. What do I guess? Maybe Mont Blanc is like part of the Alps. So this becomes ape, which is short for Alpe, and repone. What? Ori? Or maybe Perry. Maybe this is definitely emanated. This is Mosey's. This is gonna have to be like sit one out. What about this? Follower of Robespierre. This one, I could probably say 14 there. What about this? Hats, Watts. Yeah, I'm gonna start looking at words. So I figure our name is non-golden. Non-golden? Follower Robespierre. Yeah, it could be Jacobin, actually. Bruce Dern. Okay, so I got no shade here. That's what it is, I guess. Hat bands. This is definitely men. Okay. Right here, it's going to be Robert Siegel. I'm not done with this yet, obviously. So I guess the word here is going to be repose. And I solved the crossword. That was quick.